Hi there, PepperManBert here. Welcome to PepperMan Sizzles. This is going to be a series of videos where we're sampling and giving our opinions on various chili peppers, and there are hundreds of varieties of chili peppers. Today we're going to be talking about the Datil pepper, typically known as, and well, you know, nothing with me is typical, but typically known as a St. Augustine datil. At least that's where it originated. I don't really know the full history of it. This is chili pepper, and it grows very well here in Florida. I mean, if you grew it in Canton, Ohio, you could call it a Canton, Ohio datil, I guess. I don't know. What we're going to do is we're going to sample this pepper and give you our thoughts on it. So this first thing we want to do, we don't want to eat the stem, so we give that to the dog so we can have diarrhea tonight. As we say, if this was a shot, bottoms up. First of all, it's hot. It's getting hot, but it's a very fruity flavor. I mean, normally and typically, as I've said before, the datil pepper is kind of a light greenish, yellowish, oblique color. The one I just ate was orange, which is fully matured, you know, picked late in the season, actually in the beginning of November. But the flavor is hot. I mean, if I had to put it on a 1 to 10 scale, I'd give it a 4, maybe a 5. It doesn't have the stinging qualities like a habanero has, or even some jalapenos have. It's hot, but it's not, I mean, there's a lot of flavor going with that hot. And folks, also remember the capsaicin, the ingredients in hot peppers that make them hot, have also, you know, with medical studies, have been proven to be beneficial to your heart, your digestive system, your motivation. You know, don't buy Tabasco sauce. Eat hot peppers. I'm telling you, it's going to be good for you. It'll burn you up a little bit, but I'll tell you what, in the long run, it's going to be good. Now, the pepper's fairly hot. I'm starting to drool a little bit. My tongue is numb. Since I haven't really eaten anything, I'm feeling a little bit of burning in my esophagus and in my stomach, so I'll take this fatty natty to wash it down. But I mean, I'm getting the taste of it, and I'm here to evaluate the taste. Not to dilute it with this, but it's my show. You know, actually, that brings the taste out even more. You know, I can understand why people would use this to make sauces. For chili heads, people that love chili peppers on hot and heat, you know, the heat of this is actually completely different. It's been a couple of minutes now. I mean, it's very hot, but my eyes are not watering. I'm mucusing up in my mouth a little bit. It's getting a little slimy. Slurring my speech just a bit, but if you're the Pepperman, this is what you got to do. And as I said, this was the datil pepper. I'm going to show you what else I've done with some of the datil peppers that I've harvested. Here we go. Here's something else I've done. Now I've harvested probably about 15 pounds of datil pepper. And what I've done, and what I usually do, and what I like to do with a lot of my peppers, because I mean, you just can't pickle everything. You know, that you have to buy jars, you have to buy vinegar, you have to buy spices. And I found that actually, if you take the peppers and dehydrate them, you just invest in a little dehydrator. You know, it's about $50, and dehydrate those babies for about 24 hours, and you know, that perfectly dried peppers. And you know, you can take these peppers by the stem, and just, they shattered like in the sand, and you know, perfectly spiced. I got, the smell is awesome. Check it out. But see, that's probably about 5 pounds of peppers there. But once they're dehydrated like this, you probably got maybe a pound and 3/4 or something like that. But what you do is you take, remove the stems and you put them in a food processor, and you go to somewhere like Bed Bath & Beyond and buy a couple of shakers for $1 a piece or something, and fill them up with your datil and have your shaker, and you add it to anything. I mean, I eat Southern food, I eat rice and whatnot, and always gonna have to sprinkle some of that on there. Not only that's good for you. Getting back to the flavor, since I've diluted it with my fatty natty, the heat's pretty much gone down now. Very tolerable, very tolerable. I hope you enjoyed me looking stupid, as I always do. And as I said, nothing is ever typical or totally boring with me. This is PepperManBert in the series of PepperMan Sizzles, testing the chilies. Today it was a datil. I'll tell you what, want some, I got them.